really a giver if I don't give to myself. Don't take care of my health, care for everyone else. I usually give away my best, but get into this reset. Get into this reset.
Hey, what's up? It's your girl Sheek, and I am back. Yes, baby, I am back. I'm coming through with a mini life update. Y'all know I disappeared off the face of the earth, okay? This is water. I disappeared for a while, mainly because I kind of was like on grind mode. I was dating, I was in my feelings, I was out of my feelings, had some health scares. So here we are. Where have I been? Who am I? First of all, it's your girl Sheeka. I am just your regular, degla, schmegla, single mom of two who is just navigating life. That's just it. I'm just navigating life, navigating my fitness life, my fitness journey, my spiritual journey, my mental health journey, like just all the above. I'm just a regular girl, okay? And so if you didn't know, now you know that I am a divorced mom, and I've now been divorced a little over a year, but I've been like separated or single-ish before the divorce, like a year before prior to. So that's that. And it took me 2 years. Like I had to wait until my divorce was like final for me to start dating. So last May is when I decided, you know what? Let's see what's out there. Let's see what's gonna happen. Let's just open ourselves up to dating, right? And so I did that. I went online, and I think at the time maybe Kendra G was just now she just had started her platform and whatever. So I had went on hers and went on Hinge and went on Bumble and went on I'm trying to think, Hinge, Bumble. I was just trying to anywhere and whatever. And yeah, so I started dating and whatever, basically. I'm still dating or whatever. Well, I'm dating one person now, so I think I'm kind of like in a relationship. But we'll see. I'll tell y'all more about that later. That's just an update with that portion. Another thing that like happened, like I was just kind of like on grind mode, dating, while also like kind of being on grind mode, just trying to make money and trying to, you know, just working my real job and also working a secondary job as well, just to put myself ahead. So yeah, I did that, just put myself ahead. So I spent time doing that, and then I think October rolled around, and I had like a very, now this part of the video is like from girls. It could be from guys too if you want to just be kind of educated on this, but I feel like when I'm talking to my girls, I don't really have to say TMI because I mean we all have one of these periods. So in October I had like a very, very, very weird menstrual cycle. It was like literally for like I was on for like 9 days. It wasn't terrible, which I typically have like a really bad menstrual cycle, but it wasn't terrible. But the thing is, it seemed like my menstrual cycle was starting over every single day. Like it'll be like the brown, then the red, and then it'll be nothing for the rest of the day. Brown, red, nothing for the rest of the day. And that happened for 9 days straight. And I was like, well, that's weird, but you know, it wasn't terrible because I wasn't bleeding heavy, right? So the following month, which was November, my menstrual, it's like I spotted on the day that I was supposed to come on. I had just a spot, and then it went away, and I came on like a week later. So it was like, am I pregnant? Like, what is going on? Like, it was just like, what is happening here? And then I scheduled an appointment with my OB because I missed an appointment where I was supposed to have had my an ultrasound done because I have fibroids, and I found that out when I was pregnant with my daughter 4 years ago now. But there was never anything done. There was never anything, nothing happened regarding this and whatever. So, scheduled an appointment with my doctor. Actually, I scheduled an appointment in October after that menstrual cycle happened because it was just weird. And then I had that appointment, and then my period wound up coming on Thanksgiving, and I had huge blood clots. Like, I had to take a picture. Like, the blood clots were really big, and I was bleeding through my period panties, because that's what I wear, period panties. Clot T, baby. Period panties, the disposable ones are, I love them. Anyways, but I was bleeding through those like every 45 minutes to an hour. And I was just like, I know for a fact that this is not normal. But it was like, I should have went to the hospital and whatever, because I am anemic. So I should have went to the hospital, but I didn't. I was like, oh, I have an appointment coming up anyways. So, I had my appointment like the following week or so. And I showed the doctor the picture, and she was like, did you take? So I showed my doctor the pictures, and she was like, did you take a pregnancy test? I was like, that's how big the clots were. Like, it was kind of crazy. So I wound up scheduling to have my ultrasound. I was supposed to have had it before I saw her, but it was like, I needed to be seen and whatever. So this time, even though I was bleeding heavy, my period was like my regular 6 days. So a week later, a couple days later, I went and got my ultrasound done. When I got my ultrasound done, she asked me, she said, have anybody ever told you that your ovaries were polycystic? And she's like, it looks like your left ovary is maybe polycystic. It looks like it's polycystic. And I was like, well, no, I've never heard of that. And it's like, I was like, well, what is that? I didn't even think of like PCOS or anything like that and whatever. So obviously she's a tech, so she couldn't tell me too much and whatever. So I was like, oh, okay. And she showed me that I had like this nice size cyst in there. And she's like, typically, you know, cysts, they resolve themselves, but this one is like pretty big, so they may have to do something about that. It was almost like, man, it wasn't like a big deal, right? So that's kind of how I was thinking, like, okay, it's not a big deal. We'll follow up and see what happens. So when the test results came back, like the official results, my doctor, my OB, who is just a PA, the physician's assistant, she told me that she wanted me to see a more specialized OB/GYN doctor because it's showing that I may have I can't even pronounce it right now because I can't see it. Hold on. Okay, adenomyosis. So she told me that it looks like, you know, I may have adenomyosis, and you know, I want you to see a more specialized OB/GYN doctor. So I was like, okay. So I'm still not really trying to take anything like too crazy and whatever. I'm just like, okay, what is going on and whatever. Like, what is adenomyosis? Like, what is all these things? Now, of course, we got Google, but you know, I work in healthcare field, baby. Don't Google. Do not Google. You want to Google for informational purposes, but just don't take it too literal. See a specialist. See somebody. So, I come on my menstrual cycle in December, which just passed, and it was one day that, okay, so somebody called me and it just messed up everything. But so I came on my menstrual cycle in December, and it was one day that I was just not, and it was towards the end of my menstrual, which typically should be like easier, you know. So I was like in a little bit of pain, which I typically am in pain, but once again, it's towards the end, so I'm just like, why am I in this pain? And so I'm like, let me do some research. What is this adenomyosis? What is this? And what does it mean for me? So I went on TikTok to see if there's other women going through this, and Googled, and I was just like, okay, I see that there's no cure for it, and that the only cure is a hysterectomy. And just like, okay, I have 2 kids, right now, and my ex-husband, that marriage was doomed from the beginning. I knew 3 months in that I wanted to get a divorce. It shouldn't have went as long as it went. Like, that was just it. I didn't even feel like I was married. Like, it was just a waste of my time, essentially. I got my beautiful baby girl out of it, but child, yeah. If you know, you know. But I've always known, I always felt like one day I'm gonna meet somebody amazing who's gonna be the best husband, and if he wants a child, I want to be able to give him a child. Hold on. Okay, so I've always known that I was gonna meet someone who is, a great guy, and possibly get married and have that fairy tale ending, right? So being told, or not even being told, because I don't know what's going on yet. I have my appointment on Monday. It is Monday the 6th, so I have it next Monday the 13th. But just hearing all these stories, and it's like, I did see a few people have gotten pregnant. It's not impossible to get pregnant. It just will be difficult. It just depends on what stage you're in and all of these things. I don't know about my stage or anything. I don't know. I will update y'all once I'm updated. I don't know. But I was like sitting there like 2-3 o'clock in the morning just crying, bawling my eyes out, because at this moment I feel like I met someone amazing, and this person does want another child, and I'm not sure if I'll be able to give him that. So me being who I am and not wanting to be a selfish person, I'm just like, I wound up telling him like the next day. I was gonna wait until after I saw the doctor because he's about to go out of town for like an extended period of time. But it was like it was on my mind so much, it was bothering me, and I was like, I told him, and he handled it very well. But in my mind, I'm just like, I want you to be able to have that experience with someone, and if it can't be with me, then just go find that person, who it can be with, And that wasn't the case. He's being very supportive, and at this moment, I couldn't ask for a better partner because he's being very supportive. But it's scary as a woman being told that, well, not even being told, but just being told this. It's like, you told me something, but you didn't give me any more details. So I don't know. I don't know if I may have to have more tests done to determine what the stage is. I don't know. I won't know until Monday. And it's like, it's nerve-wracking. It's nerve-wracking, but, so that's been, this is just my update on what is happening, what has been going on these last few months. I can't remember the last time I posted a video, but you might see my weight loss portion of the video. But I do know that from my research, if I am not stage 4, and if I'm like stage 1 or 2, like, it's not impossible for me to have a baby. Hopefully that's not even it. Hopefully they're like, oh, you know what, girl, that's nothing. It's nothing, So hopefully it's not as amplified in my head, but it's like, hopefully it's not terrible, right? But with everything, what I did read is that, to have a baby, if we get to that point, because like, I'm not trying to have a baby right now, but then it's like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I'll ask the doctor, like, what does this, like, I don't know. It's so confusing, because it's like, I also don't want to have a child with someone too soon. You know what I mean? Well, I'll just have to weigh out my options as I get more information. But I did hear that, diet, exercise is changing, your just live healthy, will help with conceiving. So I'm back on the kick, which, I mean, I've been on and off the kick anyways. But yeah, that is my update. If y'all have any information, if you've been through this, my prayers are with you. Please pray for me. And, we're going to get through this. I'm going to get through this. I never imagined the thoughts of possibly not being able to conceive. that just never came to my mind. And if y'all can hear that beeping upstairs, it's ghetto. It's ghetto over here. I can't even reach up there to even change the darn thing. But okay, y'all. That is my update for now. I will update y'all as I get updates on what is going on in this body of mine. And I will see y'all in the next one. Bye. Peace.
Get into this reset. Get into this reset. Get into this reset. Take a skill for stopping, call the